What's going on, small space preppers? I know I ain't been on here in a few days. I've been just working some weird hours, doing a little thinking, doing a little organization, doing a little searching, weeding out who my so-called friends are versus true friends and the people that I call family. Family ain't about blood. Family's about loyalty to me. Brotherhood don't have to be blood. Loyalty. I'd rather have 3 brothers, 3 people I can count on, instead of 20 friends. So that's my thing is I'm loyal. I'm not fake. I don't like it when people are just fake and phony. You know? But anyway. So I've been working on that. A good friend of mine's mom reached out to me the other night about needing to borrow my trailer. They don't have nothing to pull it with. They need to clean out some stuff and send to the dump. Which there's a few things I hope they want to send to the dump because it won't make it to the dump. It'll make it to my backyard, like a little bitty trailer that you pull behind your lawnmower. Yeah, it's been sitting out there now. Tailgate's messed up on it, flats, so they probably won't take the time to fix it. Which that's fine with me, cause I'll fix some tires. Pull it behind the mini bike if I ever have to leave. Which I need to get that thing going. Anyway, but yeah, I mean, I went out to lunch today. I thought I'd treat myself to Popeye's chicken. I do like some Yardbird. So, especially that nice old deep fried crispy Yardbird. Know what I mean, old son. But I went to Popeye's and I got their spicy nuggets, 8-piece, coleslaw, the drink, got their strawberry lemonade. My side, I got a coleslaw. Coleslaw, it wasn't very good. It sucked. But I paid almost $10 for that meal. I mean, I think that's a little high myself. But I was talking to some other guys at work, and they were talking about how their grocery bill's gone up, and stuff that they used to be able to buy for a couple bucks here and there is now like $5, $8. Go to the grocery store, you walk out with 3 sacks in your hand, and you already spent $80. That's inflation, my friends. I think it's only going to get worse the further we get into this mess. And then they all bitching about on the border how the old border patrol on the horses are so-called whipping the people entering the U.S. illegally. Well, I watched videos, and I grew up on a farm, grew up in the country a little bit. I know a little bit about horses, never had one, don't really want one. But you take your reins and you twirl them like that to keep people away from you and keep other animals away from you. It's a defensive technique. It's not made as to use as a weapon, because horses don't have handlebars or a steering wheel. So, man, people in that White House, people up there in D.C., they don't know shit. Bunch of paid fucking clowns. So, sorry about my language. I'm just aggravated. A monkey can do it better than they can. I'm getting tired of this jab or no play, jab, no fly, jab, no shop. Mandate your lips around my ass is what I mandate. Kiss it. I mean, it's so aggravating, You get people that are dying from that stuff. People that had them, they're still getting sick. My poor little brother, I love him to death. He's family. Don't talk to him like I should. Don't talk to him as much as I wish I could. But, oh yeah, he went and got his 2 shots. Now he's all eager to get the 3rd one. He'll probably be eager to get the 4th, 5th, and so on. Not me, old son. Ain't nobody put nothing in me. Man. Now I hear Costco, they're having shortages on bottled water, toilet paper, and stuff like that. Pretty sure Sam's will be here soon. You know, then you got the crisis on the border. You know, them people needs to be turned around and walk right back over that border, and we need a wall. So all them people's doing is bringing more sicknesses, more cases, more disease, and we don't even know which one of them are radicalized, which ones are good, which ones are bad. They're not being vetted. So who knows who we're letting in? Just like when we flew all them people from overseas in, you know, they never vetted none of them. You know, I'm just glad to see they're giving that $1 trillion to Israel for the Iron Dome. I'm glad to see that. But now I heard, Biden giving more money over there to the Taliban. Or as he would say, the Taliban. You know, what are we doing? Paying them to kill our people? Man, shit just ain't right. You know? And then that Gabby gal, you know? That's a sad deal. That's a sad state of affair, you know? If the fighting in their relationship was so bad, he should have just separated. Went his way, she would have went her way, she would have still been alive. But no. There's a lot of screws loose in people's heads. I got a screw gun, we can fix it all. But just don't make sense, you know? I mean, it's getting slower where I work, you know? Ain't nobody got no money. Nobody wants to go back to work. You know, you see help wanted signs all the time. Now they're paying people $11 to $12 to flip hamburgers. It's like Spangles, Sonic, and stuff like that. Man, crazy. You know, what's a normal cheeseburger gonna cost you now? You know, you get it for what, $1.50 now. Raise that prices, you're gonna pay $2.50. I mean, it's just stupid. People just needs to quit. You know, the government needs to quit. We don't need this inflation. We can't afford it. You know, and then all this banking collapse and everything else in China. You know, that's going to trickle downhill. That's going to hurt us. You know, and then you got China beating their chest, and war drumming and everything else. You know, and I guarantee that airport we gave up, that old Boglin airport, I guarantee China's running it. China's probably got our helicopters, our airplanes, our guns. You know, then now China, you know, they got their destroyers and cruise ships and everything else off of Alaska, off of Hawaii. I mean, just when's the time going to come? You know, we're looking at a World War III. You know, and then you got the government doing what they're doing. People start to stand up. You know, what's going to come first? A Revolutionary War or World War III with another country? You know, and then you got everybody overseas. You know, they're all teaming up to, you know, take on Israel, and now Iran. You know, they're wanting out of the nuclear thing so they can build the bomb. I'm afraid who we have in office is going to give it to them. Just gave them everything else. Sad state of affairs we live in, you know. And then the truckers. You know, I have a CDL. I used to be a truck driver. You know, I still get alerts on my phone of different people hiring, paying truckers. 50 cents a mile, 65 cents a mile, $2,500 sign-on bonuses, $3,000 sign-on bonuses. You know, home every weekend. You know, it's crazy. They don't have enough truckers to deliver these loads. You know, then you get cargo ships stuck off California because there's so many of them. No truck drivers. You know, I thought about climbing up in the seat again, but I don't want being over the road. I like being home every night. I like seeing my family. I like doing things that you can't fit very many preps in I would have to be the extreme small space prepper. But, shit goes down. I don't want to be 5,000 miles away from home, 2,000 miles away from home. I'll never get back. Especially if they decide to say, well, you know what? America, lights out. Taking out your grid. It's easy to do. Our grid's old, weak. It's already been proven. They hack us. It's just gonna take one hack. And we're already looking at banking problems. Now they're wanting to say if you put in more than $600 or take out more than $600, then the Fed will know about it. Shit, my house payment's $650. My paycheck's every 2 weeks, 1,000 plus. Is that gonna be on their radar? Or if I had to fix my truck and I had to pull $710 out, they don't need to know what I do with my money. That's fine. I earned it. I worked for it. They didn't give it to me. Promise you that. I ain't had no handouts in my life, and I don't plan on it. Anyway, I just thought I'd get on here and rant and rave and carry on. So, I got a little overtime on this check. I got about 3 hours, so I'll probably just spit it in preps. That's about all I can do. And guys, it's unstable times. Get it when you can get it, If you got to hustle to get it, hustle. Pick up that side hustle. I'm looking into one. So, like I always say, guys, keep prepping, keep stacking, get your house in order. You're right with that Creator. He's the only one that can change this. The only one that can fix it.